Good afternoon. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you may be on this beautiful planet. My name is Dino Crawley. I am a Global Power affiliate with Shopping Sherlock, and I want to welcome everyone onto this meeting this day. It's Friday here in Japan, coming to you out of Nagoya, Japan, and it's Friday, 5 p.m., August 29th, and I want to welcome everyone to our second International Shopping Sherlock Global Expansion meeting. We will have on this meeting Mr. Brandon Ivy, our Global Power Affiliate upline, who will be talking with us and sharing with us how to do the business, why we're in this business, and exactly what to do to make our business a success for us. I want to welcome again everyone on this call. Let me say also that we have on the call, and I would like to bring her up for front and foremost. Um, we know her affectionately as Mama K. She is Baby Lynn Federvero. She is a Global Power, the first Global Power um, affiliate in Japan. And I would like to say hello and bring her on. Mama K, can you hear us?
Yes.
Thank you for
Hello.
joining with us. Hello. I would like to thank you for
Hello.
joining
Good.
with us, and I would like to allow everyone to get a few words from you. I believe you're in the Philippines. Is that right?
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, Dino, and everyone else. I'm here in the Philippines. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mama
Hello.
K, for joining us. Also, we have on this call with us another leader out of Japan, Power Affiliate, right behind Mama K. He works very close with Baby Len Fedevero, Mama K. Mr. Tito Laura, I want to know if you can hear us and if you would like to say a few words. Tito, can you hear? Okay, I think his mic is not unmuted. Well, once again, thanks for joining with us. We still got people joining and coming on.
Try him now. Try not, I just unmuted his mic.
Okay, Tito, can you hear us? Okay, I think he's not able to speak with us. Okay. Well, you've heard that there is some interesting news that's going to be announced on this presentation on this call as well. Let me say first of all, we do have the UK convention coming up, be September next month, September 20th to the 22nd, I do believe, and that will basically showcase and unveil the app, the mobile device app that will be coming out. But the special announcement that we have for today, I was in conversation and meetings with Michael Weeder yesterday here in Japan, him in the States, and he did announce to me that the Shopping Sherlock Japan version, the Japan website, will be out next week. That is big news. That is big news to me here in Japan. That is big news to all of our affiliates, whether in Japan or around the world with Shopping Sherlock, because we are taking it one step further to opening up Japan with the Shopping Sherlock version or the Japanese version of Shopping Sherlock. So the Shopping Sherlock Japanese website will be out next week. We are excited about that. I wanted to make that known. You heard it first here on this call here. Now, without much further ado, and without too much time of me in the way, I want to bring on the man that's responsible for a lot of the success with Shopping Sherlock around the planet. His group has grown very big. He's been with Shopping Sherlock. It'll be 1 year next month, the 1st of September. Mr. Brandon Ivy will have been with Shopping Sherlock 1 year, and he has done amazing things. You've heard of him, you've seen him, you've listened to him. Let's bring on Mr. Brandon Ivy to talk with us and to share with us how to grow our business, how to be successful with Shopping Sherlock. No one knows it better than Mr. Brandon Ivy. Brandon, take it away.
Thank you very much, Dino. And I want to make sure everybody can hear me clearly. So am I coming through clear for you?
Coming in clear for me, Brandon. Thank you.
Fantastic. Well, welcome everybody. This is our second meeting for Asia and Japan primarily. I know it is 5:06 p.m. Japan time. Here in the United States, it's 4:06 a.m. East Coast time, and it is 1:06 a.m. my time. And I am more than happy to miss a couple hours of sleep to be able to meet with you guys and share my knowledge about the business and the industry to help you guys build your business. I know it must be I know it's difficult trying to build your business in a country where you don't really have your upline to help you and support you. And I want to give you guys all the credit in the world for the tremendous job that you've been doing so far, building your business and your team much faster than we anticipated that you guys were going to go. You know, you guys are actually pushing our hand here. We weren't prepared to do much with Japan probably until maybe 2015. But because of your success, you know, we've kind of had to escalate our plans here. And by Monday, the website should be translated into Japanese for you guys out there. Now, we're still in the process of having the grand opening for Japan. Once you guys reach that 500 member mark and adding all of the Japanese stores and tailor making the Sherlock for Japan. So this is our first step where the whole website itself will be translated into Japanese, where you now can show it to Japanese without having to do it, only worry about people who can speak English. So this is a huge, huge step. And as Michael Weeder has said before, that we believe that Japan is going to be the gateway to launching into the rest of Asia. When you look at the trends on what's taken place, we already know over the next couple of years, e-commerce, a huge chunk of all of e-commerce is going to be coming out of Asia. We're already predicting that more than 60 to 70% of our business, company-wide business, is going to come out of Asia. Now, where we are right now, in a very good position, but the fastest growing team or the team that has the most members of Shopping Sherlock comes out of the UK, out of Europe. And a lot of that is from the Filipino organization out in the UK. The number one money earner is coming out of the UK. He's already celebrated $1 million from our business, but he's in a country where there's 65 million people. There's over 130 million people in Japan, over a billion people in China. We haven't scratched the surface yet of what we're going to be doing with our business and the income potential that our members are going to be making. And I want to share this little bit of vision for you guys because I want you to understand that this isn't just a hobby, that this is something that's going to change not only your lives, but your family's lives for generations to come. Those of you that are getting positioned now and really take this business serious and treat it as a business and take it to the next level to be the pioneers to lead this business into your region in your area. Now, fear of loss is that we're going to do this anyway. That's one thing that I've learned about Michael Weeder. It doesn't matter who it's going to be, but it's a done deal that it's going to happen anyway. The question is, who are going to be the leaders that's going to benefit and be positioned for this rapid growth that's going to take place? And we want that to be you guys. You guys are the first. Now, I'll tell you, you're not the first in your area to join the business. You are the first that's organized enough where we've promoted 3 globals, countless powers, and countless star affiliates in Shopping Sherlock over the last 4 or 5 months. So, congratulations on that. What my job is to take you guys to the next level. The people who make the most money are not the ones who recruit the most amount of people. It's the ones who are able to produce the most amount of leaders and attract the most amount of leaders. My job is to teach you how to become a professional in this business and in this industry so that you can then turn around and build your business without the assistance directly of somebody like myself. where you're going to be able to take your business into a brand new country and teach those new leaders in those countries the same way I am doing for you guys in Japan. My job is to teach you to become the next leaders that's making 20, 30, $40,000 a month and more in your business, all the leadership skills that it takes. And that's what we're going to cover tonight. So, a couple of things you're going to see tonight is one, we're going to go over the system. The system is everything. When we're talking about you having thousands of people on your team in only 24 hours in a day, most of you have different businesses and jobs that you're working right now. You're not going to have the time to be able to sit with every single person and show them the ropes one on one individually. There's just not enough time. It's physically impossible. But if you have a system in place that's able to plug every single person into your system, then all members of your team are getting just enough experience and training and attention as if they're getting trained by you yourself. That is how you build beyond your first, second, third, and fourth level. You want the person that comes on your 50th level, somebody you don't even know, somebody you may never even speak to unless you meet them at a convention, to have access to the same amount of help and information as the people you personally enroll. Traditionally in network marketing, what happens with a lot of people who do not commit themselves to becoming a leader, they're great at recruiting, and they sign up 15, 20 people by themselves. Those people may sign up 2 to 3 people. Those people may sign up one person. You have a couple of hundred people on your team and you hit a brick wall. And the people on your third and fourth level are doing absolutely nothing. And you're trying to figure out why, what's going on, what's happening. How come I cannot motivate them? How come they don't see this? All they need to do is bring in 2 or 4. Why is that happening? It's because the one thing you're not duplicating is plugging people into the system. This business is not about recruiting the most people, it is about duplicating a little bit. It's about everybody doing just a little bit. You guys started out doing the power of 4, and that's why you blew up the way you did. But if you're able to keep that duplication going, imagine getting to a point where you have 300 members on your team in 2 or 3 months, and those same individuals duplicate, and all they did was enrolled one person each. Overnight, you went from 300 to 600 people. And in those 600 enrolled just one more person each. Now you went from 600 to 1,200 people overnight. Now let's say just a quarter of those go for Star Affiliate. Now you went from 1,200 to over 3,000 people on your team overnight. That's what is called hyper growth. The hardest part of your business is creating the momentum, not sustaining the momentum. And I'm saying this based off of experience. It's creating the momentum. It's the hardest part is getting the engine going, getting it started. I shared this last week, but I'll share with you leaders now how I got to where I was able to do this full time, earn 5 figures a month, walk off my job, all that good stuff. When I first started my business, I had what was called a grand opening. Now, we know a number of you on here right now, you own your own business. So when you own your own business, you have a grand opening. You put the grand opening sign on your shop. You're inviting everybody in the neighborhood, everybody that's passing by your store. They're able to see you have a brand new business that you're starting, and you want everybody to come in and take a look. My very first night in my business, I invited 200 people to my grand opening. Out of those 200 people, 40 showed up. Out of the 40 that showed up, 15 signed up in the business. So that meant 285 people said no my first day in the business. I want you to think about that. Most people won't even prospect 200 people in a year. I did this my first night. 285 people I'm sorry. If invited 200, 185 people said no. 15 people said yes, signed up. First week in the business, those 15 people turned into 40 because all of those 15 people did exactly what I did and had a grand opening. They didn't go out there and try to explain this business to everybody that they know. That's another mistake some of us leaders do. We get so excited about this, we learn as much as we can, and then we go out there and we throw up on everybody. And even though it may sound good, do you know what the person you're talking to is thinking to themselves? Yeah, this sounds great, but I don't have enough time to go out there and do what Baby Lynn's doing. I don't know this as well as Tito does. I can't do what Chieco does. Sounds great, but it's not for me. But if you turn around and all you're doing is inviting people to take a look and invite them to a grand opening, a webinar, a presentation like you guys did in Nagoya and in Tokyo, then they see, wow, you know what? Even though I have a busy schedule, I definitely can invite somebody to take a look at this. I'm great at doing. I don't have to be a good speaker. You have Baby Lynn, who's probably have spent total a minute and a half over the last 5 months in front of an audience and still hit global in 53 days. You have all of the powers in the group. I see someone here now. Vic, Thacker, Tito. You have Marie De Castro. I'm looking forward to Marie really getting to global. In fact, I know Tito and Marie are getting close. You have Chieco, that's a global. So you don't have to be the best speaker to build this business. All you have to do is become very good at inviting people to a live presentation. I'm making myself available, and I want all of you leaders to get together. Until you can do what I do, at least once a week, I want to have a live international webinar that I'm doing. I've done private ones for you guys and answer questions and things like that, but I want to be able to have a long-standing live international webinar for you guys and a training following that up. So anybody that gets started is getting trained directly from the source. So you don't have to worry about trying to spend all the time training your new person. I'm going to train them for you. I don't care what the time is. I do this full time. So this can happen on the 3 in the morning my time or 3 in the afternoon. It doesn't matter how or when. You guys come up with the best time that you're going to have the most amount of people and that you know for your time zone the most amount of guests that will be able, because I know the culture is different in Asia than it is in the United States and as it is in Europe. Different times, different days for different people. You just let me know and we'll make it happen. Oh, and I also wanted to go ahead and congratulate Nash Ambrosio for getting promoted to star affiliate today. Congratulations. And we also have Iri Asano and Federal Joseph, who's also, I'm hearing, is blowing things up out there. I want to see you guys becoming the next powers in Shopping Sherlock. One thing is we lead by example, and you guys are making money. So now that you make money, I know what's the first thing that people ask? How much money have you made? Right? Are you making any money? Well, both Chieco, Dino, and Baby Lynn have all got that $2,000 bonus for hitting global in less than 6 months. So congratulations. So we've already proven that there's money to be made with Shopping Sherlock. We're going to talk about how to take it to the next level. How to go, good example, Dino fell on my 20th level. 20th level. A lot of you guys are on my 30th, 40th, or 50th level. That's how deep you want to build your business, and you want to keep yourself as a leader at the bottom of your organization. the last person who joined is just as important to your business as a person you personally enrolled. And that's what I'm doing. I don't care how, I don't have a sponsor. The only one above me is the owner of the company. So I will work with the last person who joined as if I'm their sponsor. So let's talk about the system. I'm going to share with you guys, I'm going to do screen sharing right here. And I want to show you the system that we have here that we use in the United States. It's obvious that we use Facebook. So you guys should be able to see my screen now. And Dino, if there's ever a reason you can't see my screen, just unmute yourself and let me know because I cannot see the chat box anymore. But we have Facebook.
Thank you very
Facebook is an Thank you, sir. Well, Facebook is an excellent way of all of us keeping in contact with each other worldwide. We have many different Facebook groups. One of the main ones you do want to make sure you are a part of is the company Facebook group. Shopping Sherlock homepage. This is the company Facebook group. Make sure you like this page. So you've got all corporate updates, people that's getting promoted. And we have Power Affiliate in the United Kingdom today, Maria Justiniano. We have also in the UK, Osmer Orihela. We've got a video. Oh, I haven't seen this video yet, I don't think. Video from Simon Brooks, the #1 money earner. More Power Affiliates. We've got some out of Italy. We've got in Colombia. I didn't even really know we were in Colombia. New global affiliate in Italy. I'm sorry, not Italy, in Israel. Alex Yamnitsky. Got a power in Ecuador. Two of them. Whoa, I missed that one. Two of them in Ecuador. I missed that. Look at Japan. Vester Thacker. Vester's on right now. Vic. We call him Vic. Spain. Worldwide, that's taking place. So this is a good way to stay plugged into what the company is doing because we have company updates happening on the homepage here. I also have my team, the Power Team Marketing Group, that all of you are a part of. If you're not a member of this group, shoot me a Facebook invite and I'll add you to the group. Also, you want to plug your team members. Anytime you sign somebody in the business and they're on Facebook, add them to the group so that they're going to get information. So here's a good way to not only see updates from our team, but also see here's Nash getting promoted. I made Nash a video. Where's that video? Once you become a star affiliate, I will actually make you a video as well. And there's a lot of you guys that hit star affiliates members on your team that I haven't made videos because they probably don't know and they haven't shot me an email about it. But here's Rizalin that got promoted to star affiliate. I can make a video for Rizalin as well. All I need, and let your team members know, it's also an incentive for them to go star affiliate. You're going to get your very own video that we will use to help to promote your business. So that's very important for you. And just to show you guys here, I have on my computer a file that I call Star Affiliates. And let's pull this up. All of these names here are all people who hit Star Affiliate, and I made them their very own video. Like here's Tracy Consoli from Tokyo. So I keep a file for everybody, and I will make you your very own video. In fact, this was the one I was making that I made for Nash's video. I did that earlier today. So anybody on your team that's a star affiliate that wants a video, shoot me an email with their pictures, and I'll make a video for them. So let's go back. Then you guys have your Japanese group. And these are private groups here. And I'm sure you guys are already members of these, but you want to be active. You want to be able to share things, share your stories, interact with everybody. It only takes a couple of seconds looking at your Facebook page, but you want to keep the key to a long-lasting business and an organization is to keeping your people plugged in. You ever heard of the term out of sight, out of mind? See, if you sign somebody up in the business and you don't plug them into your system, they'll be excited for a good 1 to 2 weeks. After that, life hits them. They get back into their natural routine of things. They forget about shopping Sherlock until it's time to pay the auto ship. Then they ask themselves, why am I paying this auto ship again? What is all this Sherlock all about? And they may last for a good 2 to 3 months before they quit and stop. But if you plug them in, if they're engaged in what's going on, that keeps them excited. It keeps this in front of them. Just like relationship. When you're in a relationship with somebody, if you're not seeing that person for long periods of time, you tend to grow apart. It's natural. So you want the best way to keep your team going is to have them plugging in to the system. Also, you want to make sure that they register at this website. It's called ceostraining.info. I make sure every single new person on the team registers here. Number one, this is how I'm able to keep in contact with everybody through an email blast. I send out an email update every day on new things that's happening in the business, on our webinar schedule, anything that's happening, people are getting promoted. I think probably from the Japanese organization, out of all the members you have, there might be 6 of you, if that, that's plugged in here. You want to have 2, 3, 400 of you plugged in here because now your people are getting direct information from the top and they don't have to rely on you to constantly plug them into what's going on. Here we have, for an example, our schedule of events. Every day of the week, we have something going on. Well, except for Friday in the United States. Friday's our day off. Everybody wants to, relax, go out, enjoy themselves. So we do absolutely nothing on Friday. But all the other days we have something going on. Well, now I'm probably going to add Japan here because you guys actually like Fridays. 5 p.m. is a good time for you guys on Friday. So I probably will add that here. But every day we have something going on here with the links that you can click on and the telephone numbers. And once you guys are really up and running and comfortable doing what we do, we will set up a Japanese schedule for you guys in your own Japan system and Philippine system. Yeah, I know you guys are also working with Willie Davis. I don't know what Willie's system is. I know he uses Team of Hope, which is also good, and I'll show you that in a second. But this is a good place to plug in and keep updated to what's going on. The next site is teamofhope.com. This is Diamond Chuck Williams. Diamond Chuck Williams. We work together. His team is called Team of Hope. My team is called Power Team Marketing. And I strongly encourage you guys as leaders to create your own team identity, your own team name. You always will be a part of Power Team Marketing. But by having your own team, one, you're going to be branding yourself as a leader. People love to work with the leaders. And you give yourselves an identity and something to work for, and you're cheering and rooting each other on. It's very good for morale. It's very good for keeping people engaged in your business because they're engaged as a team. And we all are working as a team. Nobody can do this by themselves. It is impossible. You have to work as a team. We're in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves. Dino cannot do it all by himself. It's impossible. All of us together. And you guys are developing a good core group. And it takes a good core group to really make things happen. That's how I've been able to have all of my success. Always had a good core group of leaders. Another thing you want to do is with your core group, have regular meetings with your top leaders at least once a week. Regular meetings with your top leaders. That keeps your pulse on the organization. You're able to Get together, talk about what's good, talk about what's bad, talk about what success stories is happening, answer questions, have a game plan. When everybody is on the same page, things start to happen very fast. When everybody's working towards a common goal, things happen real fast. If you have 10 of your leaders saying, hey guys, we need to get to that 500 mark immediately, you don't have to motivate the 300. You only have to motivate the 10 and lead by example. So here's the other website, teamofhope.com. Great information to help you build your business. Next is our team training site, which is powerteammarketing.com. Powerteammarketing.com. This site will be completely overhauled and updated after the London convention. But for now, this is what you have. Oh, you know what? I think I may need to update this picture. Member of the month, Baby Lynn's been there for a few months now. We have some new all stars. Like Chieco just hit global. Tito is close. Let me see here. Global, yeah. Tito out of the is the next closest to hitting global. All right, Tito, I'm going to be looking at you. I'm going to be sending you some messages, getting you close to hitting that global position. But powerteammarketing.com. Later, I'll get with Yuzo and Dino about creating a training page just like this, but in Japanese, and even one in Philippines. Here's why. When a person is brand new, they have no idea what to do. So I send them to this website. They click on Getting Started First Steps. The Sherlock Basics How To. We go over how to set up your Sherlock, how to view your signups, how to set up your mini site, how to set up your branding, how to set up your coupon, how to share with Facebook friends, how to use the Sherlock. Then we've got Getting Started Training video, Know Your Back Office. We'll have set up your auto ship, Payoneer, schedule a grand opening, how to invite, become a professional. These are golden nuggets. You know that old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make them drink it. But those of you who are using this information, we made everything in video form. We know most people don't like to read. All they have to do in their own spare time, because there will be people that they just don't have the time to get on webinars, they don't have the time to get on trainings, but they definitely in their spare time can watch these videos. This will get them started, and they're learning from directly from the top. I'll give you guys an example of what happens. When you guys first started, there were people on your team that were getting spillover before they even logged into their back office. So they can't rely on their sponsor to try to teach them the business because they're brand new. They just got started a couple of hours before they did. So by having a system that you can plug them into, now everybody is getting the same training. We have here, these will be up there. I'm not even going to click on those right now, but online advertising, offline advertising, what to do with people that's, after you talk to people that you know, friends and family, what do you do? Because the first people you talk to is friends and family. Now that you're done talking to them, what do you do? That's when the business starts for you because, again, it is a business. You need to learn marketing skills, and we teach that. How to market your business to talk to people you don't know. How do I attract new people that I don't even know to my business? We have training on that. You definitely, as leaders, want to get familiar with the compensation plan. We have multiple videos to go over the compensation plan. Definitely spend time on that so you know how you get paid. I'm the type of person that I figure out how I got paid when I get a check. I know the basics, I'll get the details later. I remember in my last company, I got to, I think it was about $12,000 a month before I really figured out how the comp plan actually worked. People on my team knew it much better than I did. Even though I was doing the presentations and the trainings, I was only regurgitating information. I didn't fully understand it. I'm a little slow on that. I actually have a learning disability. I don't share it with a lot of people. I have a learning disability that's called auditory processing disorder. It takes me a while to pick things up. I don't share that most of the time. But if I can learn this business, anybody can. I just study harder than most people. Spend more time. So watch these videos to really understand the compensation plan. We also have, and I am very, very, very big on personal development. I'm not going to click on that now. I do a Saturday night mindset training every Saturday. It's about personal development. This is the engine that keeps things going. No matter where you are in life today, you're there because of every decision you've made up until this current point. If you want more out of life, if you want to become more, if you want to earn more money, if you want to have a better lifestyle, then you must make new decisions and have a different mindset to get there. Because the current mindset is not going to get you to where you want to go, or else you would already be there. It is that old rat race mentality. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, yet expecting a different result. You only get different results by doing something different. And your first step was saying, I want to be a member of Shopping Sherlock because I want to make more money for myself and my family. The next step is developing the mindset of I'm going to be financially free, financially wealthy. Personal development is the key. I'm not going to click on the link, but you can click on that link, and there's multiple videos that get you started. And we have specific training on this. Personally, in my professional and personal opinion, whoever spends the most time in this personal development are the ones who are going to make the most money. Next is the Sherlock shopping script. We're going to go over that in a minute, so I'm going to skip that for now. But, well, I'll click on it so you can see. We have a script, and I have a video here showing you how to use it. We have a script for customer acquisition and a script for distributors. We're going to go over that in a moment. Meeting archive, very important. Again, for those people who just cannot make it to a live meeting and live trainings, we record everything. I need to update this to put up all the August trainings and webinars. You can go back and see all of our trainings even from 2013. Contact, invite, and preliminary interview, knowing your why, Shopping Sherlock, next billion-dollar company, mindset training. I mean, this is priceless training that you can go through. Even our webinars, all of our webinars are set up right here. So at any given time, there's no excuse for somebody to say, I'm not getting the information. I'm not getting the training. I'm not seeing the presentations, because they can always watch the recorded ones whenever they want. For those people who say, I need to know more about the industry, I need to do more research, we've made it easy and simple for you. We have a section here that's e-commerce news. All the news articles that come out, we've made videos on. Look at all of these. In fact, tomorrow I've got about 4 or 5 new videos on new articles that came out. Because a lot of men would rather do all of their shopping online. Mobile shopping on the rise. Chinese giant Alibaba. China's e-commerce could account for 50% of global retail. Do you understand that? 50% of global retail coming out of China alone. Which one of you will be the first to get some big time people in China in your business? This is where the industry is going. As the world awaits Alibaba IPO, China's e-commerce spending grows. What will shopping look like in the future? There was something here about the Philippines. See, Koreans find overseas bargains a click away. Vietnam e-commerce sales leap over 300%. Where's the one from Vietnam? Tsunami of store closings. Oh, it's in here somewhere. But the point is, we have all of the third-party verification that you guys are in the right industry, at the right place, at the right time. Who's going to be the first to really take advantage of it? Then we have Shopping Sherlock promo videos. So people tell me all the time, Brandon, what videos should I use to promote Shopping Sherlock? Well, you've got the video on your home page. See, here's our Shopping Sherlock homepage. You've got this quick little video right here.
Meet the Joneses. They are a typical family that enjoy.
And we also have all those videos here. Sherlock free membership, affiliate program, commissions, Shopping Sherlock assistant toolbar, cashback, saver intro. So we've got a lot of different promo videos that you can use. You also have, and I know you guys in Japan have been using this far more than we have in the United States, but myshopingsherlock.com/your ID number. This video here is done by seven-figure earners in the industry. A lot of people are signing up in the business just by watching this video. You've got your name, you've got your contact information, but as a business owner, you click on members log in, and you can log in to your back office for this capture page. Like I said, you guys have been using this far more than I have. So you've got your direct link, you've got your different capture page links to here. You can track people that's coming to your link. You guys know how this works. I know Dino trained you guys on this stuff. We also have a capture page that we created for the team, but this one actually costs money. I'll show you mine. Don't Google it, Sherlockit.com. This is the marketing system that I use, that I drive traffic to. So you've got a video that automatically starts playing here. You've got my contact information so people can reach me anywhere. You also have a back office part for this. I'm not going to go all this training. I'll have Rod Doctor do another training. In fact, I think he did do a training on this for you guys a few weeks ago. So we've got this capture page. I also have a generic capture page that I will be updating, which is called SherlockPresents.com. SherlockPresents.com. This is a generic website. I'm going to be updating all of these videos, but they're still effective. If there's anybody that says, I'd love to know more about the Sherlock, can you give me more information? If you don't send them to your capture page, you can send them to SherlockPresents.com. They can't sign up here. They can't opt in. Nobody's collecting any data. It's just a few videos about the Sherlock. Here's a 3-minute video about the industry. Here's a 7-minute full presentation, a whole presentation done in 7 minutes. You can click here for more information. When you do that, we've got video on the products. You click here for a compensation plan. We've got videos on the compensation plan. Then we've got a full presentation, which will also be updated. This is a 36-minute presentation. I think this is the UK presentation. You see here.
Hello, everybody. My name's Alan Platt.
Yeah,
I'd like to welcome you.
that's a video done. I did that part of that presentation with Global Alan Platt out of the UK. So that's another tool. It's all about the tools to help you build your business. Also, so let me see, is there anything that I missed on these websites? I went over the CEOs Presents, Facebook, My Shopping Sherlock, Sherlock Presents, and also the Power Team Marketing site. Let's look at your home page for the Sherlock. I would advise Even though you see here, shoppingsherlock.com/your ID number, I would advise that you mask forward it. Mask forward it. What does that mean? That means if you go to GoDaddy or one-on-one, whatever domain that can give you your own web domain. I will show you an example. Let me actually log in to my GoDaddy. Let's see. Let's log in here. Give you guys some examples. I have a bunch of domains. Oh, I have a lot I need to renew coming up here. August. Well, if you look here, I've got different domain names. Don't Google it, Sherlock it. I've got My Sherlock Savers. I've got Sherlock My Savings. Sherlock Presents. So you take any one of these sites and you can do a mask forward. So I'll actually do that right now on one of mine. So I take one of my domain names. Let's say I want to use SherlockMySavings.net. Wait, do I already have that? What am I using that for? SherlockMySaving or .com. Oh, yeah, there we go. SherlockMySavings.com goes. That's my marketing system. What about SherlockMySavings.net? Oh, I have it going to this. Oh, one is business and one is customer. I don't want to change that one. I know one that I'm not even using. SherlockPresents.org. I don't think I've ever mass forward this one. Perfect. So we're going to use that one. So I would go to SherlockPresents.org. Here it says forwarding. I would click on Manage. Add forwarding. My Shopping Sherlock website. I want to forward with mask. And I will click Add. And save. Now, just to show, it's not going to be, it's going to take maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. So now I could send somebody directly to SherlockPresents.org and it will go straight to my home page right here. That I would suggest that more than you using shoppingsherlock.com/ID number. Create your own domains. So now you're on your home page. You've got your picture, you've got your ID information. Let's actually log into the Sherlock itself. Giving you guys heads up on special information. Here's what's going to happen. At the London convention, you're going to see something that's going to be unveiled. It's going to be our new Sherlock dashboard. Meaning what you see here, the way it looks, is going to be completely different. We upgraded it. It's going to have a much better, cleaner look to it, a little bit more excitement to it, a little bit more easier to use. So you're going to see that. Also, you also know you can always translate this into different languages. This is interesting. Click on Japanese. I don't know if I saw that before. And go back to English. I know it has a lot more languages than this. Spanish. Oh, I didn't see that before. That's brand new. Ah. In my English. So when you're here, you guys want to make sure when you sign up a new rep, take them through this process. Take 30 minutes to say, I got to show you how to use this. Show them how to use a Sherlock. Click on Edit Profile so that they can update their account here. They can always watch support videos, but they update their information. They can upload their own picture. And here's the branding and support and all that good stuff. So make sure they know how to do that. The next is, let me go back. You've got all of your tabs up here. Click on everything, even on the home page of the Sherlock. When I first got started, I clicked on everything. Everything. Here's us. I was seeing this. So what if all right, you see how I've got here AliExpress, Amazon, BizRate. This is in the United States. What if I switched it to Taiwan? Notice these changed. There's different stores in Taiwan that's different than the United States. 7net, PC Home. What about the Philippines? Because we are already official in the Philippines. Recognize these. Hello Mall, Salute, themall.ph, Zalora. You've got eBay, eBuy. I've never heard of these before, because that is what is for the Philippines. And soon you'll have a drop down for Japan right there as well. Interesting. So next is you've got shops, flights, hotels, daily deals for the Philippines. Type in whatever it is that you're looking for. But the tabs, I don't want to spend too much time on this because, like I said, in a couple of weeks, this is all going to look a little bit different. I just want to show you guys how to access it. Also, let me go back on the edit profile side. What you're going to see updated as well is the signups. You're going to be able to view all of the customers that you have. This is the most amount of customers I have ever gotten in my entire network marketing career. I am not a customer guy, but because of the Sherlock, imagine getting paid every single time somebody's using the Sherlock. Can you picture that? I mean, you're getting paid for giving away the product for free. This is a no-brainer. But I know these are going to change up, the usage income and the cash back. You'll see updates on that very, very soon. Oh, I have 119 customers, not even trying. When the Sherlock app launches, my goal is to have 500 customers by the end of September. That's my own personal goal. I'm going to get 500 people to download the Sherlock app. Then, this is my business, just like you should do this for your business. I'm going to contact all of those 500 and show them how to use the Sherlock and why they want to be actively using it. You want to know why? Because right now the Sherlock's worth $2. If all 500 of them is using it, that's an extra $1,000 a month I will be making off of customers. If you're in the Philippines, what could an extra $1,000 a month do for a household without signing up at least one person in the business? All they did was gave away Sherlocks. We're going to have special trainings on we're going to have a lot of income stories from people who've never made money from home before. Never had success in a business because they couldn't sign people up in the business. But they can give away this app for free. The Philippines, and I was looking for that article. It came out about 3 or 4 months ago, stated the fastest growing nation on the planet for internet users in online shopping is the Philippines. Do you guys know that? So with this fast growth, you're now signing up and giving away these mobile apps, and they're all using the Sherlock to go shopping. We're already official in the Philippines. We already have local stores on the Sherlock in the Philippines. And imagine having people making $1,000 and $2,000 a month just by giving the Sherlock away. So we're going to have a huge campaign about this And like I said, you leaders are perfectly positioned for this. Babyland is over there right now. You have Nash. Is Nash in the Philippines? I wasn't sure if Nash was in. Yeah, I think Nash is in the Philippines or Japan. This is
Well,
what
Nash is
the.
in the Philippines,
Thank
Brandon.
you, thank you, Dino.
He's
The
in
Philip.
Philippines.
Thank you, Babyland. The Filipino organization in the UK. They drove. I'll tell you. I'll give you guys a quick example of what took place in Sherlock in November and December 2013. A gentleman by the name of Bong got started. He brought on two women. One was a housekeeper. The other was a maid. No, yeah, a maid. What was she? Housekeeper and a
Inani.
maid. A nanny. There you
Inani.
go.
Yeah.
Ah, Baby Lynn knows the story. One was a housekeeper. The other was a nanny. They took this to their Filipino community in the UK, and that took it to the Philippines. They blew up big time, hit globals, making more money off the Sherlock than they were making on their job. They were making 10 times more money from the Sherlock than they were making on their job. One of them made $60,000 in less than a year through the Sherlock and was making, I don't know, 700-800 a month on her job. Huge stories. And when one made that income and she was able to show that, everybody else followed. The company exploded from the Filipino community in the UK. Think about what you guys are able to do now. That's just one country. So, just wanted to show you guys to know your back office here. I'm running out of time here. I don't want to keep you guys too late. I can be doing training for the next 3-4 hours. Each time we do training, we're going to go over a different topic. But now I want to show you scripts. Let me stop screen sharing. And let's go back here and let's show the script. Let's see. All right. Going over the script. If the screen is too small for you, on your bottom right hand corner, you're able to remove. I don't know how you're looking at it, well, your screen, but you can remove the chat box and other members if you see other members. So here's the script on signing up a customer into your business. Naturally, the first people that you're going to be speaking to are friends and family. Those are the first people you're speaking to. So here's script number one. Could you do me a huge favor? See, this is designed to drop people's brick wall, to drop their barrier. You know, everybody starts off already negative anyway. So this is what you're going to do. Can you do me a huge favor? I just got started in my own home-based business, and I am working on getting promoted. One thing I've got to say about you guys over there is your culture is vastly different than here in America. When you go to family and ask them for help like this, they will sign up not even knowing what they're signing up for just because they want to help you. In America, it's not so much the case over here. You know, we're a little bit different. So this is going to be easy for you. Could you do me a huge favor? I just got started in my own home-based business and I'm working on getting promoted. Could you please help me out and be my customer? The best part is that it will not cost you anything. Our product is free. Thank you very much. Who in the world is going to say no? There should be nobody who says no to being your customer if they're helping you out and they're signing up for free. If they say no, they just don't like you. And we'll have issues on that. If my brother says no to me, he better not ask me for help when he needs to move something or a ride to the airport. It's free, buddy. Sign up. You don't have a choice in this matter. But you're asking them for a favor. Here's script number two. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever bought anything online before? Aha. This is an easier question for you guys than it is in America. You guys are shopping online more than we are. So that you ask a question that you know you're going to get the answer to is going to be yes. Have you ever bought anything online before? Yeah? What if I could show you how to save money on every single purchase you make online by giving you a free membership to a secret shopping website called Sherlock Savers? Do you know what people love more than free? The fact that they know about it and people that they know don't know about it. It's the secret club. You get to be a part of a secret club that nobody knows about, and only you are going to get the savings. Just give me your email address and I will get you set up in 30 seconds and it's free. See, here's another tactic you can use. You don't even have to send them to your website. Get their email address. You go to your own website and you sign them up as a customer. They're going to get a welcome email. But here's more important, if you do that, you're not going to get paid if they're not using the Sherlock. So even though you signed them up means nothing. You want to follow up with them. Say, listen, did you get that welcome email? Open it up. I signed you up with a free Sherlock. I gave you the hookup. I want to show you how to use it. So now you have an active customer. What did they do? All they did was gave you their email address. I have a Latino organization out here in the United States, in California. And one of these groups, they do marathons all the time, running. And what they're going to be doing in November, they have a huge marathon coming up where they have 10,000 runners. They're going to have a sign up. When people sign in to get in to either watch or participate, they're going to write their email address down. They're going to go home and sign up every single one of them, letting them know, thank you for joining our event. As a result, we're going to give you a brand new Sherlock to help you save money for holiday shopping. You're going to get an email with your brand new online shopping app. Then they're going to follow up with all of them to teach them how to use the app. So out of that one event, they're going to come out with thousands of Sherlock customers for free. You guys own your own businesses. I know, Baby Lynn, you own your own business. Every single person that walks in your business should walk out of there a Sherlock customer. And it's you thanking them for coming into your business. I want to thank you for coming to my business. Here's a free Sherlock for you. And then you follow up with them to show them how to use it. So now you've got 2 customers. And then you can even put your business logo, Baby Lynn, you could put your nightclub logo in the Sherlock. Every time they use a Sherlock, they see your business. That's what Tracy can do for the Pink Cow up in Tokyo. That's what Willie Davis does for his nonprofit organizations. Here's the third question. The third question is for people you don't even know, people that you might have met for the first time, people that you don't, you're just acquaintance with them. Listen, I'm going to do you a huge favor. See, you're not asking people you don't know for a favor. They don't know you. Why would they help you? But you're going to help them. Most people are like, what's in it for me? What are you going to do for me? So you're telling them, listen, I'm going to do you a huge favor. What was the last item you purchased online and how much money did you pay for it? Really? You paid $400 for that? I'm going to find you a better deal on the same item and then I'm going to show you how to do it for yourself. How does that sound? Then you pull out your smartphone. That's why I love this mobile app. When the mobile app launches, you pull out your smartphone, you type in what it is that they bought, you show them, hey, if you use my Sherlock, this is how much money you would have saved. Download it right here. I'll give you an example. Oh, who was this on our team that did this? I know the story, but I forgot the person. Oh, I know who it was. Reverend Johnson. He got started a couple of weeks back. Reverend Johnson has a grandson. His grandson came over and he wanted the Samsung Galaxy S5. When he looked up regular price, $600 for the phone. Reverend Johnson said, you know what? Let's see if the Sherlock could find it for less. He Sherlocked it and found the same phone for $118. $500 savings, and he bought it on the spot. His grandson ran and told all his friends about it, and they didn't believe him. He had to pull out the receipt. Said, "Yeah, I Sherlocked it." Another member on the team found it for 80 something dollars. $500 savings? If you have people on your team that's not actively building their business, and they may say, "I don't know, should I even do the $34?" All they have to do is use the Sherlock one time. They'll save enough money to pay for the auto ship. You want everybody using. That's another thing. You want to encourage the people on your team to actively use the Sherlock. That also keeps them engaged. That keeps the Sherlock usage going. That keeps them excited. It keeps reminding them that this works. They're saving money with it. I know people's going to do all of their grocery or all of their Christmas shopping through the Sherlock. So number 3 is, I'm going to do you a huge favor. I'm going to give you the hookup. You're not even asking them for their permission. You're telling them. Sometimes with people like to be told what to do. You give them options, they'll always say no. You tell them what to do. Oh, okay, I'll do it. Yeah, well, what do I have to do? Let's talk about, how do you talk to people about the business? It follows the same format as talking to people about being a customer. Now, there's 2 philosophies in Sherlock. You've got one philosophy where people lead with the business. You have another philosophy where people lead with the customer. They get all of their business people by signing them up as a customer first. There's no right or wrong way for this. It's whatever works for you best. Okay? Whatever works for you best. You can lead with the customer or you can lead with the business. But here's a script for leading with the business. Number 1, can you do me a huge favor? I just got started in my own home-based business and I am just learning. Can you watch this quick 5-minute video for me and let me know if you know anyone who would be interested? I would really appreciate it. This is psychology. One thing that I learned about business is we're not in the Sherlock business. We're not in the shopping business. We're not in the internet business. We are in the people business. The more you understand people, the more money you're going to make. Rule number 1, people like to buy. They don't like to be sold. So when you're talking to friends and family, and again, I know the culture is different. This is what works in the United States because family over here, they love you. They just don't respect your business sense. What I've observed in Japan and in the Philippines, family, if they find out you're in a business, they want in on it as well. They know you may not know too much about it, but you're in a business. I'm in it too. One person signs up, the whole family signs up. That's not the case in America. But I just want to show you an example of what to say to skeptical friends and family members. Don't ask them to be in your business. Understand this. Here's another rule. Friends and family are not going to get you to the promised land. Friends and family is not going to get you rich. If that was the case, you would already be rich. So don't be discouraged if they say no. Expect them to say no. You use them for practice. But here's the best way to talk to your friends and family. Can you do me a favor? I just got started in my own business and I am just learning. Can you watch this quick video? And this is where you pull out the promo video. Doesn't matter which one. It doesn't matter. Can you watch this quick video and let me know if you know anyone who would be interested? You're not asking them if they would be interested. You're asking them if they would know someone who would be interested. This is how you get people you know to give you referrals to people you don't even know. Because your family member may see it's like, yeah, I don't like it, but I know somebody who's always into stuff like this. I know somebody who would love to do this. Or they will say, yeah, I'm interested. I want to be a part of it. Knowing full well, if you asked them up front, they would have said no. But since you didn't ask them, you still exposed them to the information. By exposing them to the information, now they can buy. People like to buy. They don't like to be sold. Even goes to number 2. And this is even more it really gets to their gut. Listen, I know you're probably not interested. You're already successful. You're making a whole lot of money. These scripts, you don't need to say this word for word. These are just baselines. Say what I would say as you would say it. So here's what I say to some people. Hey, listen, man, I know you're not interested. You're doing a whole lot. You're making a whole lot of money. But I have to tell you, I heard about a company that is paying people to shop online. This company is moving real fast. Can you do me a favor? Take a quick look at this video and let me know if you know anyone who would be interested. I know you're not interested, but you probably know people who are. Wow. Do you know what's going through their brain? They're saying, how dare you tell me that I'm already not interested? How do you know I'm not interested? And just to spite you, because they don't want you to be right, they'll look at it. and here's 2 things that happen. They only have 2 choices after they look at the information. Number 1, confirm that you were right by saying, yeah, I'm not interested. I didn't ask if you're interested. I already told you you're not interested. So they can admit that you're right, or they want to shove it in your face that you're wrong and say, you know what, this looks very interesting. Tell me more about it. Either way, it's a win-win situation for you. I always believe in the path of least resistance. Why? Because brand new members are fragile. They're fragile. They don't have the belief system that I have yet. They don't have the business experience that I have yet. They may not fully understand that you've got to go through 10 no's to get to 2 yeses. So the first time they start getting people say no to them, they get upset. They start to question if they can do this business. Then they just stop doing it whatsoever. They may not even tell you because they might be embarrassed. They just stop. So I designed these scripts so that they get the least resistance. I know you're not interested, but do you know anyone who would be interested? What's the worst they can tell you? No. But at least you expose them. Here's the 3rd script. And this is for people you don't even know. Listen, if I could show you how to make money every time somebody shopped online by giving away a free product, would you want to hear about it, yes or no? There's a reason why I added yes or no. Because when you add that, you're not looking for their opinion. You're not looking for them to say a sentence. You're only looking for yes or no. If they say no, great, move on. If they say yes, great, we're having a presentation, and then you let them know when the next live presentation is. Or you can set up a 3-way call. Or you can show a recorded presentation. Or you can pull out your smartphone and show them the video right there on the spot. When somebody says yes, sometimes they'll sign up in the business, but your job is to move them on to the next, which is in doing a 3-way call with the upline expert. All of you here, I'm going to train you on the 3-way call section. What to do now that your prospect, you're somebody on your business, has a prospect, they saw the video. Now, you don't want your prospects, you don't want your business partners trying to close people in the business. You want them to move them on to you and you close their person into the business. This is the duplication aspect of it. The more 3-way calls you have going on, the more money you make. The more people you have out there trying to close people in the business, your business will be dead in 3 months. You want to practice the art of duplication. Move on. We call this peak impasse. Peak impasse. Peak impasse. Again, where would you go to see these scripts? I'm going to do screen sharing and I'm going to show you. Where do you go to see these scripts? Let me go to powerteammarketing.com. And right here says Shopping Sherlock script. I've got a video about it, going over exactly what I just said. And here's the scripts. You can modify them however you like. It's just a basic thing to follow. Also, before I go into the question and answer section, we have 2 events taking place. Shopping Sherlock event.com. Shopping. Oops, did I do that right? Oh, good grief. Let me do Team of Hope. See here. I think it was actually Shopping Sherlock Events with an S. Shopping Sherlock Events.com. Of course, it's 2 a.m. and my mind is going blank on me. Well, we have a London event taking place. And that's going to be our London event in a couple of weeks. If you can get to London, fantastic. If you know anybody in the area, you definitely want to make sure that they go to the event in London. A lot of big announcements is going to be taking place. A lot of big announcements taking place at that London event. The following event after that is our cruise. And let me go back to the home page. Log out. If you scroll down to Convention at Sea, Convention at Sea, March of next year is the next convention. We're all going on a cruise. We even have a video here, a 2-minute video or 3-minute video, and that's the actual boat we're getting on, the Carnival Glory. My wife loves watching this video. She's already looked at, every single aspect of the ship she's already looked at online. You can take a virtual cruise. But to register, you have until the end of the month to reserve your cabin for just $25 per person. $25 per person. After that, you have to pay the first $200 per person to reserve your cabin. But now it's 92% reserved. We reserve 100 cabins, 92% reserved. Now, what's going to happen after that? Don't think that all the cabins are taken up. I lost my time. You're going to have some people who fall out, and we may even add more cabins. But I highly advise, we still have 8 months away. Go on this cruise as a leader, especially for Asia. You want to be the leader that's on this cruise. You're going to be able to meet the CEO, the top money earners, 7-figure money earners in our industry. We've got 5 days together to brainstorm, to enjoy each other's time, to really see the vision of where this company is going. I'm telling you, Michael Weeder is determined this will be a billion-dollar company. All the globals. Here's one thing he shared with us. When we have $100 million in revenue, all the current globals right now, that's an extra $250,000 check for the year. $250,000. What if we do $1 billion? The vision is so big here. It's so, I wish you could understand what I see. You can also win this cruise. From July 1st through December 31st, anybody that enrolls 12 new business partners and you have a team of 200 with no more than 75 from any leg, so that means you need to have at least 2 legs of 75 and a third leg with a 50 or a combination of however, you're going to get the cruise for two paid for free and $1,000 towards your flight to Miami. I looked at some of you guys are on here right now. Dino, Baby Lynn, Chieco. I know you guys already qualify for part of this, or might, or close to qualifying for part of this. Even if you, let's say, qualify to tier 4, 10% of the cruise paid for 2 people, enroll 4 brand new people, and have a total of 50 people on your team. No more than 25 coming from any leg. Some of you guys already qualify for that. I know I qualify for that already. I think I'm at going for this one here, but I'm going to get this for free. We have by the end of December to make that happen. Also, here's another bonus. From now till the London convention, if you did not qualify for the $200 power bonus for hitting power, you can do it all over again. If you hit power again, meaning you personally enroll 4 and have a total of 12 on your team from now till September 19th or September 21st, one of those dates, you're going to get an extra $200 bonus right in your pocket. So with that, let's go ahead and ask any questions. Oh, thank you very much, Daniel. Daniel put up the link for the event for the UK. Does anybody have any questions? Any questions or comments? And then what was going to happen is we'll probably do this again next week, and I'll get with Dino and we'll have a different topic as far as training goes. I want to do a webinar presentation for you guys to invite guests. And then following that, we'll have a training, and it will be on a specific topic, just like I do every Saturday. I do it on a specific topic. Last week's training, we did it on the feel, felt, found method. Before that, we did it on how to be a professional. I haven't decided what the topic is going to be this Saturday night. But any questions? And I wanted to make sure, I know we have a lot of leaders on here. This is for you guys because you guys are going to be the ones to train and teach this information to your organization. You guys are the ones that have hundreds of people in your downline. And if they're not getting this information, your business is going to hit a brick wall and it's going to stop itself. And you want your downline to be duplicating yourselves. Well, if there's no questions, I'll go ahead and turn it back on over to Dino to close us out. And it was my pleasure to thank you guys for being with us tonight. It's going on 2:30 a.m. my time, so I'm going to go ahead and get some good sleep, although my kids will wake me up at about 6 time for school. But thank you guys for joining us tonight. This was recorded, and I'm going to stop the recording now, and I'm going to get this recording out so that you guys can then pass it on to everybody on your teams. Now, I will share this one last golden nugget so that you won't get frustrated. Because I know a lot of you guys will think, I have a lot of people on my team and nothing's happening. Something's wrong. Nothing is wrong. People are people. You can't control people. As a leader, understand that 100% of your income is going to come from less than 20% of the people on your team. In the long haul, most of the people on your team will quit. Remember, you're becoming a 3%er. 97% of the population is broke. 3% of the population is financially wealthy. That means the same for your team. Most of the people that you sign up are not going to do what it takes to become successful. So you don't worry about that. You expect it. You look for the ones that want to have success, which is why I love doing this training because I look at who's on here and I look at who the future leaders are, who the future millionaires are. And then you want to find those same generals on your team. Look over the 50 to 70 people you have on your team, pick out the 10 to 15 and put all of your time and effort into those people, developing them to become leaders. And then you teach them how to do the same. If you ever heard of Dexter Yeager, he has made over $250 million in network marketing. He said personally, he has enrolled over 1,000 people by himself. Out of those 1,000 people, there was about 20 of them that made him a multimillionaire. Are you willing to go through that many people? So when people quit, it's okay. When people don't do what they're supposed to do, it's okay. You continue to build your business and find and attract new leaders. I would advise that you specifically look for people that have network marketing experience during this time because you're building a foundation. You need other people that can duplicate and that can build the business independent of you. Most of the companies in Japan are product based companies that you have most of the millionaires in network marketing. I would search for them and shoot them messages. Let them know there's a new company coming on the scene in Japan, and we're looking for people who want to override the entire country. You sign up one individual like that, next thing you know, you've got 3,000 people in your downline in 2 months. It's going to happen. So, with that, thank you guys. Dino, the call's all yours.
Brandon, I want to thank you for taking your time. We always appreciate you. And let me say here and now that I want to thank everyone on this call. It looks to me like all of the leaders did join this call. We've got one person, Asuzo Solafa, and I must say this person stayed on until the end with all of the leaders, and everyone that remained on this call is a power. I think that is such telling. That is so telling that everyone is at least a power or a global affiliate that stayed on this call. But Brandon, I want to thank you, and we look forward to doing this again next week. If I can speak with Baby Lynn and all the rest of the leaders here, and we talk about it, possibly so, we'll get you back up again early in the morning. We're going to reset your clock, Brandon. You're going to be an early morning, very early morning person, but always a
I got it.
time.
No problem.
Also, Daniel, coming out of Kansas, we really appreciate you joining and staying up with us also. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, what you've heard from one of the top leaders in this industry, one of the top with Shopping Sherlock. This man has done quite well for himself at such a young age. And let me say that we can do the same. We have the potential right here, right now, in Japan, in Asia, to set our destiny, to set our mark. I would suggest we continue to come back to these calls. We continue to bring our pencil and paper, our notepads, and we sit down, we take notes, and after we finish these calls, we go out and find the people that we need to make the success happen in our lives that we want to happen. Again, thank you, Brandon. Thank you all for being on this call. And let's talk again soon. I look forward to doing this real soon, at least within 1 week's time.